Just to kind of give you a wrap up of what I've done for the last hour and a half is I had the meeting at 8:30 and the meeting went about an hour. We went over our last time kind of going over the software purchase order. Our budget was passed by the school board last week, so everything went through, and so we were going over that order one more time so we can start ordering software for next year. We try to get our software here May, June, so that we can create the image for over the summer. Our tech people can re-image all of the computers with the new up-to-date software. At 9:30 then I had another appointment with our high school counselor who is setting up her blog. We're moving away from Edline and kind of moving teachers into a more blogging platform. We're running WordPress MU. I don't actually call it a blog a lot of the times. I call it a website. People are more familiar with what that means, and most of our teachers are using it as a website at this point, of just a way to get out information. And it's a wonderful system, very easy to use. We've hacked up a couple themes that are school colors that run really well, that are sidebar widget ready for our teachers, and so that's something that I've been implementing over the last 2 years. And we've got our students on blogs. And we've got over 600 or 700 students now have blogs, and we're just passing the 100 teacher mark with 100 of our teachers out of about a staff of 500 that have started to set up blogs and stuff. So it's 10:15. I am going to get ready to check some email because I haven't hardly checked email at all this morning. It looks like I've got somewhere close to 20 emails waiting for me. So I'm going to go through my email real quick and see if there's any pressing issues I need to do, answer some email, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, well, it's now about almost noon, and I've just got done spending about the last hour working on a couple different things, checking email. I made a list of here some of the things I did. I'm having a problem with students being able to log into our WordPress MU site. Oh, sorry about that, music's playing. Students are having a problem logging into the blog site, so I kind of looked at that for a little bit, and I'm having some issues, but I'm also looking to upgrade to 3.3. So I need to play with that later today, maybe next week, and try to get that ready for spring break. Hope that we can upgrade to the newest version. We're still running 1.2.4. I also had a student email me who couldn't log into their blog, so I fixed that real quick. Spent some time getting the document ready. That was most of it, probably a good half hour. Working on presenters who we're going to invite to the Learning 2.008 conference, and looking at money issues and who we're going to invite and what people are asking for and how that's all going to fit together. Okay, here we're going to get some lunch. This is one of my favorite places to get a lunch in our cafeteria. You can see they make sandwiches fresh here for you. You can get them toasted. And so we're going to get a lunch. Hi, how are you? Here's my office. So we're just going to sit, and this is usually the time when I usually sit and read my RSS reader. If I'm going to have a blog post or something, I'll do that now as well, and kind of work on some things. There we go. And try to get some things done. Answer emails if I have anything personal that needs to be done. I'm trying to finish up getting my flights to KL for the IRICO's Teachers Conference, where I'll be doing 4 presentations, so I'm finishing up getting flights for that, and I'll work on some other personal things, as well as read my RSS reader, maybe come up with a blog post for the day if I'm going to, and work on some other projects that have some time. So that's usually how I use my lunch, and so I'll see you afterwards. Well, it's coming on 1 o'clock, and I'm finishing up my lunch and getting ready to start the second part of the day. I got an email during lunch from a 6th grade teacher who needs some help getting his blog going. So I made an appointment to meet with him at 1 o'clock, so we're going to head down there and see if we can help him. I'll take the camera with me, and maybe we can at least take a little walk through the middle school. And then I'll come back here. I think I'll probably get some other stuff done today, see what else comes through the email. If not, maybe head down and see if I can't work on iMovie a little bit. And we'll just kind of play by ear. So here we go, the second part of the day. Okay, so here we are, and I've walked into a 6th grade science teacher's classroom where we're going to be talking about his blog and helping him get his blog set up today. And of course, being in a science classroom, you never know what you're going to run into. And is it a mouse?
It's a hamster.
Oh, it's a hamster. So
hamster.
The albino hamster of the class is out for a little exercise. So there we go. And we're going to sit down at his computer and get going here. One thing that I really love about my job is that I get to work pre-K through 12th grade. So I get to work with a lot of kids at all levels. And it's something I'm going to miss next year, moving to Bangkok, at the International School of Bangkok, where I'll just be working with elementary as my main focus. I know I'll still get up into the middle school and high school, but it's great that I can walk into a 5th grade class and the 5th graders know who I am, and walk into a 6th grade class or an 8th grade class and those kids know who I are, clear up to the high school. And that's something I really enjoy doing. I love being engaged with technology at all those different levels because it's so different. You know, the way we look at how we use technology for learning in a 3rd or 4th grade class and the projects that they're doing there based on is different than the way we're using technology up in the high school. And I find that challenging, and I love that. We're just walking between buildings. It was such a beautiful day. I wanted to come outside here, and so I'll just kind of pan around here. This over here behind me right there, that's the auditorium, and there's a basketball court up there, and you can see we're walking across the playground here as we head back over to the middle school, high school building, and back to the office, and we'll see who we run into along the way. You just never know. A lot of times, as you know, you're walking down the hallway and somebody grabs you with a tech emergency that you have to get. So sometimes it takes me hours to get back to my office, but that's just part of the job. So we'll head back there and see what else is next on our menu. So I'm just getting back here to the office and checking email, and I had an email from the 3rd grade team who wants to set up a meeting tomorrow. They'd like me to drop by their team meeting to kind of talk about maybe getting a day release time where they'll have subs for the day and we can go in and just have a whole day of learning technology and kind of thinking up some ideas they can use. So I'm really excited about that. 5th grade is planning to do the same thing. So I'm excited that we're getting into that time of year when teachers are starting to look at how they can do things differently and start some different projects. And I've had some conversations with the admin team of late talking about trying to get more release time for teachers. So it's good to see some of that getting down to teachers. And I know our admin supports that, so it's good to see teachers taking advantage of that opportunity to learn. I also have a teacher who can't get into her blog, so I'm going to fix that real quick. And then I think we'll go down and maybe try to find Andy Torres, our deputy superintendent, who's who oversees my position, and just have a chat with him real quick, make sure we're all on the same page about a couple things, and see what else goes on.